Most people think that if you want to reduce the amount of sugar in your diet, it means giving up entirely on sweet treats like cookies and cake. But that's not true. These double chocolate cookies are low in sugar. You only need 5 simple ingredients to make them, and they taste amazing. They're made of real food, so you don't need any sweeteners, you don't need any protein powder, and all of the ingredients were bought from Lidl. They're based on the double Choc and almond cookie you can get in Pret, but healthier. One Pret cookie has over 32 grams of sugar and 407 calories. That's a lot. But my version has just 2 grams of sugar and 235 calories. So if you're trying to hit your fitness goals but still want to indulge in something sweet every now and again, keep watching. I also have a non-dairy version I'll share later in the video, which are made from cheap and natural ingredients, and they still taste indulgent and decadent. I used to buy this all the time. I had an insatiable craving for this type of cookie, but now that I'm doing this 12-week challenge to eat less sugar, I can't be buying that anymore. So I want to perfect a low sugar healthy dupe of that cookie so that I can eat it guilt-free. So I still use butter because I feel like fat is always good. It keeps you fuller for longer, and I think it would give that cookie that flavour, you know, that rich flavour. So I'm keeping the fat. So I'm going to add in the almond butter. So I don't have almond butter, I've only got peanut butter, and the cost of it in Spain is so much. It's really expensive. So I'm going to use my peanut butter. But yeah, if you've got almond butter, use that. So let's get in the almond butter. Incorporate it as much as you can. In my bid to reduce my sugar intake, so things like added sugar, refined sugar, I've been trying to eat a lot less ultra processed food. It's the reason why I've chosen to use natural sweeteners like a banana as opposed to using protein powder or anything artificial. But if you're not overly fussed by that, by all means, you can add in your sweetener, you can add in anything you want. But if you're using a banana, make sure you mash it so that it becomes a nice smooth paste. A tablespoon of cocoa powder for that flavour. I like to use unsweetened. For the structure, I'm going to pour in 75 grams of this, 1/4 teaspoon of bicarb soda. Just fold everything together like carefully. You don't want to over mix this. I'll say fold it until it's like this point. That's it, a few stirs. For our chocolate, I opted for dark because it contains less added sugar compared to the other types of chocolate. I bought all my ingredients from Lidl, and this one is a 72%, I believe, which isn't as pricey compared to the higher cocoa solid types. But again, it's your choice. If you want to splurge on 80% one, be my guest. You want to carefully fold everything until it comes together. You don't want to over mix it because you don't want your cookie to be too tough. I'm all for just gently mixing. I also like to chill the dough before baking because it really allows those flavours to deepen and mingle and become so much more intense. Right, so I've got this out the fridge. Now we're gonna just roll this into small balls. Use a teaspoon to help you. Because it hasn't got any sugar in it, it wouldn't spread that much in the oven. And then I'm just gonna flatten it down. Do you think that's too small? I think it's a bit too small. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. 10 grams of chocolate doesn't seem a lot, but it's certainly enough just to sprinkle on top, and trust me, it'll make it so much that more gooey and tasty. Okay, let's see. They're really soft. I like it. A hint more almond butter on top. Might drizzle some on top, but I really like these. It's quite nice. This is really quite nice and thick and dense. So we can see it. Now get your banana into your bowl. The riper, the better, because it just makes it that much sweeter. If you don't have a ripe banana, it honestly doesn't matter. I just had this knocking around, but the riper it is, the sweeter the cookie will be. So grab a fork and just mash it. You want to mash it until it's a paste. You don't want to be getting chunks of banana in your cookie. Literally takes a second. It's easier when it's riper as well. So much easier to mash. It should look like thick baby food when it's all mashed up. So we're going to get our peanut butter or almond butter. This is what I'll be using. I would recommend going for 100% almond butter or peanut butter because you know it hasn't got any added sugar, salt, and I think it makes it taste better as well. So get your weighing scale underneath it, zero it out. And we want 100 grams of it. And I like to go for the smooth one as a personal preference, but each their own. And now we need to add in our almonds. So I've got some ground almonds. You don't need almond flour or anything like that. Ground almonds would be perfectly good for this. I believe in America it's called almond meal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but ground almonds are great for this. Because I'm on the challenge to reduce my sugar intake, I'm using unsweetened cocoa powder. It's just as intense as a normal cocoa powder, but I would say it's healthier because, of course, it doesn't have the added sugar. So you should look for just 100% cocoa powder on the front or on the back. It shouldn't have many ingredients as well, like listed on the back. I love this. It's even got some added protein on it, 100% natural. All good. If you live in the UK, I'll link a few below which you can use. Can't help myself but sniff. It even smells really intense. This is the sort of flavour we want in this cookie. Chocolatey, intense, and delicious. Oh, this smells gorgeous. Oh, so good. Last thing, which is my favourite thing, the chocolate. It's really important that you use chocolate which is at least 70% or above because it has less sugar in it and it's just better for you. The higher the cocoa solids, the better. So I'm gonna just chop this up into little chunks. I don't even chop my chocolate up finely. The larger the better for me. I just very roughly chopped it up. Salt always makes chocolate taste better. Just fold it in, just fold it through. Now, full disclaimer here, when I baked these cookies, I didn't flatten them out, and as you'll see, they didn't spread in the oven, but I have to say, they still tasted gorgeous. So if you want a flat cookie, flatten it, and honestly, don't judge it by its appearance. This batch doesn't contain any butter or flour. It still tastes really good. I guess for anyone who doesn't want to use butter or flour, or wants like a gluten-free version, this is the one. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you may enjoy my healthy meal prep video where I show you how to make a whole week of breakfast in 40 minutes, which is perfect for busy people who want to eat healthy but don't have a lot of time to spare. So if you're that person, give this video a watch.